of document if you want to answer me. Okay, it's okay. And the second part is just questions, random question, whatever topic, and without any reason. I just want to know if the structure is correct.
Okay.
Okay, so the first one. Where did you spend your last vacations?
So you can answer it, yes.
Yes?
Yeah, you can answer it, yes. Where did you spend?
I answer?
Yeah.
Okay. I was in Canada for 1 week. I was in 2 places, in Toronto and Vancouver.
Okay.
And the second one. When is your birthday? September 18.
September 18.
Yes.
And my birthday is on 22nd of September.
22nd? Oh, we are so close. What a coincidence. Okay. And this question is for you. Where will you spend your next vacations?
Okay. Yes, it's a very good question to answer. But in fact, means I don't wait for my vacation most of the time, because every month I go out of my city. Yeah, it's my passion, it's my hobby, it's my nature. So most of the time is last of every month I go out by my car, because I like driving also, so I enjoy the nature, surroundings and all during my driving. So it's my hobby. So I haven't decided yet that where I'm going to enjoy my next vacation, but let's see where I go.
Okay. For me, I don't have any plans because it was a good time ago, so I don't have any plans for this year until maybe Christmas, but just with the family. That's all.
Okay.
How long does it take for a beginner be good in English?
To be good in English.
To be good in English.
Yeah. Actually, it depends on the person who is going to learn English, that how much time he is going to take to be good in English. Because actually, if the person has knowledge of basic things, basic grammars, and can make a structure to speak any sentence, then he or she is going to take maybe 1 month or 2 months to be good in English. Or otherwise, if you really want to be an expert, there is no time, because it's a very long, or you can say it's a long life process to learn. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But one can have working knowledge. Yeah.
Okay.
But
so
to be
what was your student who more time spent with you? What was your student? The last, how long does it take for your student, for example, 1 year, 2 years? How long does it take?
Actually, as I told you last time, actually, some of my students whom I taught earlier, they took 1 month, sometimes 30 lessons or 60 lessons, 90. It depends actually, but sometimes very few of the students, they even don't complete their 30 lessons. They
Oh,
they pay me for 30 lessons, but they hardly take only 20 lessons, and after that they stop, they disappeared.
okay.
And I tried to contact them, but they don't come online. It happens, maybe some problems with them, I don't know, but it happens very few of the times, not every time, but most of the students, they take 30 to 60 lessons to be very good in English. Because actually, speaking is a different part, but writing, because when you speak something, you may commit mistake. Nobody is going to hold your tongue that you have
Yes.
spoken that wrong or wrong. Nobody is going to point you out when you speak. Sorry. But when you write something, it is there in written. So any mistake can be pointed out easily.
Yeah, okay.
You have written that sentence wrong. It should be like this, like this. So you should have very good command over grammar also while writing.
Okay.
If you want to be good in English, otherwise speaking is not a very big thing. Because you
So,
can speak.
so do you think that it's more complicated to write down than speaking?
Yes, because actually speaking, a child can speak anything. A child who is born in a family, and when the child starts speaking, because the child, what that child does after he is born or she is born, just listening to the people around him, because that time the child doesn't know how to speak, and the child just keeps listening to the people around him. But when he starts speaking, then he is able to speak the language which is spoken in his family or her family, because listening is very important thing to be fluent in that particular language. But that child cannot write, but child can speak that language, like you speak Spanish. So when a child is born in your family, the child is able to speak Spanish after 1 year, or when he is just 1 year old or 1.5 year old, he can speak Spanish, but I cannot speak, because I am not in that atmosphere, I am not listening Spanish. But if I keep listening Spanish for some time, for 1 month, for 2 months, or if I am in that atmosphere where Spanish is spoken, I too can speak later. So speaking is easier.
Right.
Yeah, getting my point. But writing, when you write, you should have proper knowledge of grammar and everything. You can minimize your mistakes while writing if you know grammar, or if you have command over grammar or rules. Not all the rules, but simple rules like how you use, the use of may, might, can, could, would, shall, should, must. These are models. So you should have at least working knowledge of grammar also to write good English. That is my opinion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Speaking is okay. You should be fluent in English. But writing is also very important, if it is important for you to write something. If you think that writing is not the part of your job, or if you don't have to write much, then it's okay. But if you think that you have to write emails, or you have to write letters like this, then it should be up to the mark. It should be not perfect, but it should be good.
Okay, I agree with that. So next,
Yeah.
the number 5. What was the last book you read? And was it good?
Yeah, actually, yes, it's a very good question because books, they are your friends. If
Try your best.
Yeah, if you read books, if you read good books, they're going to teach you the art of living.
Okay.
So I think the last book I read actually, or you can say I have been reading. I have read that book many times. It's very good motivational book. If you like, you can get it through internet online. I tell you the name,
Okay.
and you can get it in Spanish also. I think the book's name is The Magic of Thinking Big. It's a very nice book, The Magic of Thinking Big.
The magic of thinking big.
Yeah, the David J. Schwartz.
Okay.
The author is David J. Schwartz. And actually, if you read it, don't just read it, just study it. And just don't read it in one stretch like this finish. No, read first page, try to understand what the author wants to convey, try to understand, try to follow that in your life, and it will definitely change your life, your way of thinking. It's really very good book. I like it and I read it many times, or I think I repeat my reading after 2-3 months, 4 months, 5 months, like this. It's a very good book actually, motivational, and the author took actually 23 years to write this book.
In the 80s.
Because actually he has written his experiences about life.
It was written in the 90s.
That I don't know, but if you get this book, please read it, go through it, and ask everyone in your family to read it. It's a very nice book.
Okay, I'm going to look it for.
Yeah.
Okay, next. Okay. What would you do if you were rich?
Yes, very good question. And you want to answer it first? Because if I am going to speak, it could be very long.
Okay, I'm going to keep my answer simple.
Okay.
Because I think that I need a lot of time to figure out all that I can do with a lot of money, right? So I'm going to keep it simple. First of all, I will pay all my debts. Obviously, that is the first part. Second, I would like to help my brother, my sister to get a better life. They don't have a bad life and something like that, but I would like to help if I can, and if they want, right? I would like to that my parents living in a place more safety, for example, and I would like to help us. What else? I would like to have my own business because I don't like to be employee, of course. I would like to work by myself. And I think that just that. I think that I don't need more. I think that it's simple. If my family is happy with the things that I can give them, I'm happy to, because I think that when you are you're living some part of your life where you think that you almost have all that makes you happy, you don't need more. So that's it. I do that.
Yeah, it's a good answer. Definitely, it's a good answer. It's very common answer too. That means if you ask that question anybody, I think that people they are going to answer in that way only. That they want to pay their debt first, and after that they want to help their family members, relatives, and all, and they want to see their brother and sisters, parents happy. So like this means it's a very simple and common and good answer you can say. But in my way of thinking it is little different. If you want me to speak I can speak on that.
Okay.
Yeah, because actually yes, yeah, like money is very important. Money plays, you can say, money plays a very important role in anybody's life. Means without money it's difficult for anyone to
Yes.
survive. So money is important, but money is not everything. It's my opinion.
Uh, that's true.
Actually,
Absolutely.
because actually you should have money, right? You should be rich, but of course you have to make your own efforts. You have to work hard to be rich. It's okay. You should work hard to be rich, but don't try to work hard at the cost of your health or at the cost of some other things. Means like at the cost of your health, at the cost of the time. Means if you are busy all the time from morning to evening to earn money, it's not good. Actually, uh, life should be balanced. Means you should have time for everything in your life. Like means if it's the time for you to eat, you should pay attention to it and you should prepare food for yourself. That should be good for you, for your health. So you should focus on that. But if you focus on earning money and you are not paying attention to your food, or even you miss your lunch or you miss your dinner or breakfast or whatever because you have to go to meet someone to finalize the dealing to earn money or whatever, it means there should be a balance. If it's the time for you to take rest or to sleep, you should sleep, and that time everything should be out of the mind. But if you are keeping that thing in your mind, oh, in the morning I have to meet that person to finalize that deal or whatever, it's not good. Make it, don't just focus on that only. Focus on earning money. You should be focused to earn money, but balance should be there. If it's the time for you to enjoy, enjoy. Forget everything else. Means if you are taking bath, you should enjoy taking bath. I mean to say that. But what we do when we are taking bath, we think of the office. We are taking bath, but we are thinking, oh, I have to do that in the office. I have to check the email. I have to answer that. I'll answer them in that way. We are thinking of the office. But when we are in the office, we are thinking of the home.
It happens.
Yeah. It's very common practice. So if we want to enjoy our life, we should enjoy the activity which we are involved right now. If we are eating, we must enjoy it. We must enjoy food. We must chew our food many times, 32 times at least, before we swallow it. We chew 32 times before we swallow it. It is good for health. So we are enjoying the taste. Even close your eyes to enjoy the taste of the food you are eating. So that should be done. But what we do, we are eating, we're talking about some business. That's not good. In my culture, it is said that if you are having food, don't talk to anybody.
So you be quiet.
Yeah, you should be quiet, or you should have food quietly. Even Even if you ask your wife or someone to give you some food during eating, don't speak. Just ask them by gesturing, like don't speak anything. Nothing is means no speaking, no words are allowed to speak during. But people speak these days because they think they're modern. But this is not my culture to speak during eating. But I have seen the people, they think, oh, it's very nice to talk while eating. I have seen most of the people, if you go to any restaurant or any hotel, they are talking about different topics or they're eating, but it's not good. Because that food is not going to build your body. You are eating, you are just filling up your stomach. That food is not going to have any effect on your body. So that is my thinking. So what I mean to say, you should have the balance in your daily life. Means eating, taking bath, taking rest, or enjoying your life, talking to your family members, whatever. There should be a balance. You should not be busy doing your work only. That I am busy, I am making money, don't be money making machine. That I mean. And
How do you say that? The last one? Then what then made you kind of something like that?
did I speak? Means last sentence.
Yes.
Don't be money making machine.
Don't money making machine. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Don't be money making machine. Be a human being.
Yes.
I'll tell you a very good story later on, not now. That you see the animals, they are happier than the human beings. Why? You know? The animals, they are happier. They're happier than the human beings. They're happier than we are. You know why? I'll tell you the secret. I'll tell you the secret. Why they are happier than we are. They are not engineers, they are not doctors, they are not engineers, but they are very happy. They are not earning money, but they get food. They are enjoying their life.
Yeah. If the animal, if the dog, if the cat has food, they are happy with that. Just with that. They don't need anything else.
Even I am not talking about the pets. Even the animals in the forest, they are also happy.
The lion, the zebra.
Yeah, they get food. Even
Yes.
if any day, if they don't get food, they are not sad. No problem. But the second day they again go to search food. Because they are connected with that Almighty. So when you are connected to that Almighty, you are not worried. But when you think that you are doing everything yourself, you are in problem. But when you are connected to that Almighty, oh, whatever I am doing, it is His order. Or whatever the result is, that is His wish. Getting
So yes, the key focus and all that you are doing.
once
It's
again,
the keyword is focus and what are you doing in that moment, right?
yes,
You don't need to think in anything else because the time is going to happen and in maybe 2 hours you're going to do anything else. So in that time you can focus on that, but you cannot are thinking about the past or another task in your home, right?
yes.
Okay, so
Next day,
next it says yes, 7. What could you recommend me to study to improve my English level?
Yes, it's a good question for you to improve your English. I think you should listen to the people who speak English. Means the more you listen, the better you can speak and the better understanding you are going to have. So, just hello? हाँ कौन क्या हो गया रेत आ रही है काहे की रेत आ रही है हाँ? तो अभी तो मेरे को देर लग जाएगी यार just a moment.
Yes, go on.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can listen to people who speak English. I have to listen.
Yeah. If you think that you want to improve your speaking, then you have to listen to the people who speak English, or listen to speaking as much as you can, means even through TV programs or by talking to people. It depends on you, means that how you get an opportunity to speak with the people who speak English, or listen to the people when they speak English, or listen to the TV programs when debates or any TV program is going on in English.
For example, yesterday, well, first of all, when sometimes I like to, I like watching some videos in YouTube. It's called TED Talk, and that means it's about conference and several topics, right? And I can understand mostly everything. The main context, obviously some words I don't know what it means, what they mean, but I think that it's easier for me to listen that kind of conversation or conference. But yesterday, for example, I was watching a video on YouTube too, and the video it was about a couple who came from US and they rent a house here in Mexico. They were on vacation for 4 months, but well, they related all their vacation, their places where they go, or something like that. But many things that the girl said, I cannot understand because I think that she used a lot of words very common words, but she was talking about the things that she found when she rent the house or when she go to the beach. So
Yeah. Could you wait for 5 minutes?
yeah, no, don't worry.
Yeah, just so don't stop. I am just coming back, huh?
Yeah, take your time.
Yeah.
Have you? No. Did you start teaching? Have you?
Did you actually? Because this is past, okay. So did you start teaching in a school?
Yes.
Yeah, I started teaching in a school.
Where was that?
Yeah, it's a very long story again to explain it to you that how I started teaching and even how I learned English. This is also a very long story. Yeah, the how I started learning or how I learned. Yeah.
In your education, in your basic education, did you learn English or you have to learn in other kind of schools or by your own, for example?
Yeah, actually, my schooling, my schooling was in a school which was Hindi medium school, not English medium, because Hindi is my mother tongue. So I had means my schooling in a school in a Hindi medium school. So after my schooling means my English was not very good. So even I got engineering means I got admission in engineering. I passed Bachelor of Engineering, BE. You know BE? A Bachelor of Engineering.
Bachelor in Engineering.
Yeah, so that is a degree. So I means I did civil engineering.
Oh,
Yes.
really?
Yeah. So that time when I was in engineering, the subjects means all the subjects were in English. But my English was not very good, so it was very difficult means for me to understand what the lecturer was delivering. So
What did you do?
yes, it was very difficult situation for me. So that time means I started learning English myself by a lot of means, and I improved. Yeah. So
Yeah, you will improve.
yeah, I started reading newspaper. I started watching TV programs and all like this. So that way I improved.
Okay, that was a good example. Have you taught English to children?
Yes, in the beginning, yes.
Not now.
Not now. Now I don't teach children. In the
Is it difficult? Is it difficult to teach to the children?
not difficult, but I don't feel comfortable. You can say.
No? Why? Because they are thinking another way, right? They are not
Because
mature.
if they are very small, if they are kids, they don't take it seriously. They just make fun and all. So it is difficult to teach them. So
They are always playing.
yeah. Even I taught in a school actually. So I like to be with children.
Yeah?
I like children very much. I like to be with children.
To be.
Yeah, to be with children.
Okay, to be children.
I like the company of children.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't like for me now. I don't like the company of children because they are always playing.
Yeah, so that's why you become a child with them. You
Yes.
forget everything else.
Okay, so and related with these questions, and not for children, but have you ever taught English from scratch to somebody who spoke a different language? Not Hindi, different language.
Have you ever taught English from scratch to somebody? Oh, no,
No.
no.
Have you ever tried?
I can teach.
Yes.
I can teach a person who speaks different language from scratch, but it will take a very long time. I can teach, no problem.
But if these people doesn't speak any English,
Yeah, no problem. I can teach them
really?
because I learned all these things in a training program. So it's not a problem for me, but it's a challenge because I can teach by actions and all these things. Like suppose I say I start teaching them, like suppose I say, first of all, if they don't know even A B C D,
Yeah.
but I expect them to know these alphabets A B C D E F G H.
The basic thing.
Yeah, if they know A B C D, then I just simply say I, then they know it is I. Then I just can explain it to them by saying that I means I.
Yeah, okay. Like a Tarzan.
Yeah,
You speak like a Tarzan.
Yeah, action and all these things are needed there. But it's difficult.
Yeah, little by little, right?
Yeah, but I don't like to teach such people now.
Yeah, okay.
Because there is no need for me to work hard with them, because I have already got students from different countries who want to improve their English. They know English, but they want to improve, like you, like two more people I have got these days. They are from Brazil and they are pilots, captain. So they are also preparing for to get through the interview.
Okay, so you prefer that kind of classes when we need to improve and not from the scratch. And I can understand perfectly. It must be very difficult to try to do it. Very stressful to try to explain some basic things to somebody who doesn't know anything.
Yeah, it's difficult. It
Yeah.
becomes time consuming and it will take a long time, because progress may be very slow.
Yeah, very slow.
Yeah.
Okay, what are the most beautiful beaches in your country? Because I was looking for some of them on the internet. I wasn't sure if in India were beach. I can tell you, I didn't know the geography of the country, so I had to look for some places, and I can see that your country is surrounded by the ocean, so you have a lot of beaches, right?
We have beaches in Mumbai, Mumbai, Chennai, and in some other parts, Calcutta, and in Gujarat also. So there are several beaches. So the people go there and they enjoy. So they lie down on the beaches and all, they enjoy eating and something like that. So there are many places in India.
Are they beautiful? Tourists go there, or just people from India? It's just local people.
No, no, foreigners. Yeah, even yeah, the tourists come to these places. Like
because I saw some pictures where people was like singing or something like that, and I can see many people, white people singing there, but it looks like people like. Well, here you can see a lot of that kind of people, like hippies, we said that, like the 70s or something like that. People who like to live on the beach, right?
hippies means that the people in 70s they had long hair and all.
Yes,
Yeah.
I can see that in the picture.
It is very old word actually, hippies, and I heard that word from you after a very very long time.
Really?
Yeah.
Here is very common to laugh to somebody or something. Some people who dress in that way.
But that era, you can say that time was very nice. 70s.
Yes, of course.
It was very good actually. The movies, the culture, the people. It was very cool, and that was a very cool time in the world. That 70s time. That there was no problem in the world that time. People were very happy.
A lot of freedom.
Yeah. And because there was there was no mobile, there was no internet, nothing was there. So what people did, they used to come out of their home in the evening. They used to sit all together discussing the different topics. It was the routine of the people. But these days the people, they come back from their office and they are closed inside their home.
Yes.
Means they are not socialized. They don't go out to talk to people or to discuss the things on different topics. But
Even other neighbors.
but that time was very good because I remember that time. 70s. I was not very old that time. I was just 5 or 6 or 7 year old that time. So, but I remember that my parents and the neighbors, they used to sit together in the evening outside of the home to discuss the things because there was no TV, there was nothing like that. So
Not technology zero.
yes. So I think that time was very good. Even the people didn't have cars in their home that time. Yeah, people didn't have cars. Cars. The people didn't have cars in their home that time.
Yeah, cars.
Only bicycle.
Yeah, bicycle, their guitars, their some drums, and they play music, acoustic music, just that, and were talking and nothing else.
Yeah. So that time was very good actually.
Yeah, the hippies time.
Beast.
Okay, so your country have many beaches, beautiful beaches.
Yes, there are many in India.
Do you frequently go there or not? You don't like to go to the beach?
Yeah, I like to go, but they are very far away from here, from my city. Like maybe 1,000-1,500 kilometers from here. 1,000 to 1,500 kilometers away from my city.
Oh, it's so far.
Yes. So
By plane is around 2 hours?
yeah, 2 hours. Yeah.
2 hours.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's nice because I can see there is like a top 15 of the most visited beaches in India. So obviously I cannot pronounce the names, so just I can see the pictures and I can see that they are beautiful. They are not different from here because it has a clear water. The color of the water is blue, so it's not like an industrial kind of beach, right? So it was amazing to see another kind of beaches because I am big fan of the beaches. So if I can visit every region that I can, I'll do it. I like a lot the ocean.
Yeah, if you visit India, India is a very beautiful country, and as I think I told you last time, it's a very big country, you know.
Yeah, I can see it in the map.
Yeah, so
I can see it.
you need at least 3 or 4 months if you want to visit the whole country.
Yeah, well, I don't have that time. Even in my country, I don't have that time.
But if you want to see the whole India, you have to visit India many times, 3, 4, 5, 6 times to visit the whole country.
Yeah, this new job it's a really big possibility to go to India. So if I have the chance, I'm going to do it, and I'm going to tell you.
Yeah, yes, sure.
Okay, if you want, we're done, and we can check the next question tomorrow. I can
Don't go. We continue for next 5 to 7 minutes because I was away for 5 or 7 minutes. So don't worry, continue. Okay. If you have no problem.
My husband it doesn't arrive home because he's working, so I have 5 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. Well, when did you go to the beach? When?
Last time I went to the beach in 1997.
1997?
Yes.
A long time ago.
Yes, I was quite young that time. 22 years back, you can say. So that time I was 32. I was 32 that time.
32.
This time I am 54. I'm going to be 54 on 22nd of September.
22nd. Okay.
Yeah.
How did you say when you're saying I'm going to
B. Yes.
I'm going to be 40 in September 18th.
Yes.
On September 18th.
Yeah, I'm going to be 40. You should.
I'm going to be 40.
Yes. I'm going to be 54. I'm going to be 54 on 22nd of September.
Okay, I'm going to be 40.
Yes.
Okay, so in 1997, long time ago.
Yeah, yes.
And I prefer to go to the beach to go to the city. I prefer the nature than the building because I live in a city full of buildings. So I like to change the environment, right?
I also like to visit natural places.
Yes.
I like to visit mountains, rivers, waterfalls, all these things.
Yeah, not cities.
No, I don't like cities.
Okay, so the next part is just a random question. So tell me if I want good or bad.
What? Once again, please.
If the second part, they are random questions. Please tell me if I want good or bad.
Okay, what is your mother cooking right now or today? You must add some adverb like this. What is your mother cooking this time, right now, like this?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, next, if you want to read it.
was it raining when you arrived home? Yeah, it's a good question. Was it raining when you arrived home? No, it was not raining. It was drizzling. You understand drizzling?
It was drizzling.
You understand drizzling?
Drizzling, no. I never see it. I never see it.
Drizzling raining means when it's means when you have a lot of water.
Okay.
But drizzling is very few drops and like this. Yeah.
Sometimes when begin to rain, right? It's like drizzling.
Yeah, drizzling is slow rain, you can say. In other words.
Okay. Drizzling.
Yeah.
Okay. So the third one. When will you send the mail?
I am going to send the mail in 10 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you receive your Amazon package?
Yes, I received it yesterday.
Okay. If I answer a simple sentence, it could be yes, I did. Just that.
What did you say?
Yeah. For example, in this question, did you receive your Amazon package? If I answer yes, I did, I can say that, right?
Yes, I did.
A short answer.
Yes, I did.
Yes, I did.
Yes.
Okay.
No, I didn't.
I did. I'm sorry, what was your last question?
It's okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Why did the sale fall down this month?
Okay.
Is it correct?
Fell down or went down, you can, go down.
Go down.
Because you are using did, so first form of verb. Why did the sale fall down or go down?
Go down.
Fall down or go down, not fell. Don't use second form of the verb.
Okay. So so it's in present. What did the sale fall down this month or go down?
Yes.
But not in past.
Yes, because you are using did.
Okay, because I used it. Okay. Did you tell him that he has to create his purchase order?
Did you tell him that he has to? Did you tell him that he had to, not has?
Did you tell him that he
Had to, not has to.
had
Yes, had to.
passed?
Yeah, because this is past beginning, so it should be in past.
All the sentence it has to be in past.
Yes.
Okay. How much does it cost to buy these blouse?
Yes, okay.
How many friends did you have in the university?
Okay.
And when was the last time we met us?
Okay.
And did you go to the party?
No. We met. No. We met.
We met.
Yes, don't use us. What was the last time we met?
We met because I am using we, right?
Yes.
Okay, so when was the last time we met? And did you go to the party?
Yes, I will. No, I won't. Yes.
Okay, so if you want, I would like to check tomorrow more about ENG. Here, I just wrote down some of them, but I didn't have enough time, but I would like to add more.
Okay.
Yes, because I think that at least I can understand how can I use ing in infinite as a noun. After you told me today, I was looking for an explanation very clear about nouns. So we almost say that the same in Spanish. So I think that when I tried to compare with a sentence in Spanish, it was more clear to me. So I